Ego defense mechanisms are ways our minds protect us from uncomfortable thoughts, feelings, or situations. They're like mental shields that help us cope when we face challenges or stress. Why do we need them? Life can be tough sometimes. We encounter situations that make us anxious, sad, or angry. Ego defense mechanisms step in to help us manage these tough feelings. They're like our brain's superheroes, swooping in to save the day when things get rough. Different types of defense mechanisms. There are many types of ego defense mechanisms. Let's explore a few common ones. Denial. This is when we refuse to accept reality. For example, if someone loses their job, they might say, "No, I didn't lose my job. It's just a misunderstanding." Projection. Sometimes we see our own feelings or thoughts in others. For instance, if someone is jealous of a friend's success, they might accuse the friend of being jealous instead. Regression. This happens when we revert to childlike behaviors to avoid dealing with problems. If a student is stressed about an upcoming test, they might start sucking their thumb or cling to a favorite toy. Rationalization. We use this when we make excuses for our actions. If someone fails a test, they might say, "It's not a big deal. The test was unfair anyway." Sublimation. This is when we channel our emotions into something productive. For example, instead of getting angry and yelling, someone might go for a run to release their pent-up energy. How do they work? Ego defense mechanisms operate mostly on a subconscious level. That means we're not always aware we're using them. They kick in automatically to protect our self-esteem and reduce anxiety. Are they always helpful? While ego defense mechanisms can be helpful in the short term, they're not always the best long-term solution. Relying too heavily on them can prevent us from facing reality and dealing with our problems in a healthy way. Seeking balance. It's essential to strike a balance between using ego defense mechanisms and facing challenges head-on. Sometimes it's okay to lean on these mental shields for support, but it's also crucial to develop healthy coping strategies and problem-solving skills. Ego defense mechanisms are like mental bodyguards, shielding us from uncomfortable thoughts and feelings. They come in handy when life gets tough, but relying on them too much can prevent us from growing and facing challenges.